Hello everyone,
Hi.
my name's Ethan.
And I'm Iris.
And welcome back to Ethan Unwrapped, where we today is going to unwrap our obsessions.
Candles. Yeah.
And today we have a bunch of candles from Emme Essentials. You're actually the one that got me addicted to this brand. You actually gift this boba one for me for Christmas. Can you tell my audience, how did you find out about this brand?
Yeah, sure. Well, first, he's got one candle that I got him, and then he ended up with like this many. So, yeah. But I found out about the company just on Instagram, and usually I don't really buy things from Instagram, but this company caught my attention because first, they have a wood wick. So I've always wanted to try the wood wick because I've heard that it sounds different when it burns. And they're also an Asian American based company, and it really caught my eye when they had flavors, or not flavors, scents, like White Rabbit and Matcha and Mochi, because I've never really seen candle companies have those flavors.
Yeah.
And I grew up eating White Rabbit.
Same.
As
a lot of these
East Asian kids have. Yeah.
flavors are kind of our childhood, like scent that you just smell like every day.
Yeah.
Like golden pear, very Korean.
Yeah. And even if you aren't Asian American, I feel like they still have really good scents that you would like. And White Rabbit is just, yeah, it smells good.
And I think to do gourmand flavor scent really well, that doesn't smell artificial, is really hard. And I think they did a really good job and really stick true to what the actual food smells like. So they're all really yummy. And which is today where we're gonna smell them. Iris, I think, is gonna smell a lot of these for the first time, and we're gonna rank them based on our preferences. And some of these candles are discontinued, but some of them you can still find on their website. So if you are, influenced by us, you can go check that out. All right, which one should we start first?
I want to start with White Rabbit, because that's the one that I saw on the website and it just sold out. I really wanted to see what it smelled like.
I snatched a sample tin.
Yeah. That's interesting. Like when you first smell it, it doesn't smell like the White Rabbit, but then after a little bit of time, it does start to smell very milky.
Yeah, very milky, vanilla-y.
It's a very complex scent. Yeah, it's like vanilla and it's a little spiced, which is interesting.
A little bit.
Yeah. It smells good. Very milky.
Yeah, very yummy. I just want to actually smell like ice cream, and I want to just scoop it and eat it. So we'll put this in the middle for now, because that's the first candle we smelled. Which one should we smell next?
Do this one, Matcha.
Matcha? Yeah, classic Asian flavors.
All the classic ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one's really good.
I'm a tea drinker, so this is very tea forward.
Yeah.
And I think it's just straightforward matcha. It doesn't have any artificial sweetener or anything. It just,
I think there's a difference between matcha powder and the actual green tea leaves, because the matcha is the green tea leaves grinded.
Yeah.
And for some reason, for me, the green tea leaves smell stronger than matcha. And this smells like green tea leaves. So,
I think it reminds me going to a Japanese spa maybe, and you kind of get that relaxation with the tea.
I've never been to a Japanese spa. But
onsen.
I've never been.
with the spring water in the background. I don't know.
That sounds amazing.
That's my dog Boba barking. Where would you place matcha? Above White Rabbit or after?
Above White Rabbit, I think. Yeah, because like you said, the tea forward flavor is what I really like. Yeah.
And speaking of boba earlier, maybe we should smell the classic boba.
The original one that got him on Emme Essentials.
I think boba is just so hot right now, right?
This one's a little harder to smell.
My slipper is even boba.
This one's more milky than the White Rabbit and Matcha, but I would say this one's a little harder to smell, and I don't know if it's because it's already been burned and it's been kind of sitting out.
So when it's actually burning, it's a subtle like brown sugar scent.
I can see
A
that.
little bit milky, but it doesn't overwhelm your like sensory when you're know burning on your desk.
Something I like about these candles is that when you open the candle, it's not like immediately hitting you, because sometimes I think the scents can be too much, and I do tend to have more sensitive skin, like allergies, just a sensitive nose and all that in general. And so these don't really irritate my allergies.
I think they're all organic or not like made from like soy product and stuff. So
I think they're made from soy, like clean burning, something like that. Yeah.
we don't know too much about the brand, but we do know the owners are Asian American, so support your Asian businesses. Where would you place boba at?
I think I would place that next to matcha. So like matcha, boba, and then white rabbit.
Okay,
yeah.
I think I agree with that. All right, we have so many more to go. What's next?
Let's do drip coffee.
Drip coffee. Iris here is a coffee lover.
I am.
Hopefully this doesn't disappoint you.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah?
So good.
Can I?
Okay.
Oh, I can smell it right here. Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of
it's
little
so good.
frappuccino, like, or it's sweet.
Yeah. So it smells like Kona coffee to me.
Okay, I
Like
kind of
the
get
Kona
that.
coffee candle that I gave you. Yeah.
Yes.
So Kona coffee is grown in Hawaii, and it has like, it's grown in volcanic soil. So it's a little bit cherry flavored and a little bit like soil flavored. I know that sounds weird, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no words. It's just
It's
so
amazing.
delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That's number one.
That's number one.
Oh, yeah.
That's surprising. Okay. Because for me, I think, well, I'll close rank later, but for now, we'll listen to you. 'Cause this is my channel. I make the decision, right? So, okay. All right. Do you want to try the mochi next?
Let's do mochi.
Because I remember when we went to Hawaii and you really like the mochi topping on the
Oh,
on
yes.
the what's it called, ice,
Yeah.
island ice.
On the cone ice. That's interesting. Honestly, I don't know what mochi is supposed to smell like.
Yeah, mochi to me is just like a glutinous rice ball, right? So
Yeah.
rice doesn't really have much flavor.
It smells a little bit like strawberry milk.
Okay, so like the classic mochi wrap, strawberry wrapped with mochi. Maybe that's what the inspiration comes from.
I've actually never had that. Have you?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, is it
some there's some like red bean, sweet red bean, strawberry, and it's wrapped in a mochi. Very subtle, but it's kind of smell just like a generic sweet candle.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really remind me anything really,
Yeah.
right? Where would you place it?
I actually like the strawberry milk scent, so I
Okay.
think it would go after matcha.
Oh,
So
it's
drip
pretty
coffee
high
still
up.
first,
Okay, I
and
thought
then
this
matcha.
was going near the white rabbit towards the bottom. Okay, this is surprising.
I actually love strawberry milk. That was like my
Really?
favorite drink growing up. So
Okay,
yeah.
we're going to do honey jasmine next.
Whoa. It smells like one of the perfumes my mom had growing up, and it's definitely very jasmine heavy.
Yeah, I
And
think
very
Asian
lightly
mom
with the
loves
honey.
jasmine. Like
Yes.
that's very
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, my mom loves
Oh wow.
jasmine.
It is very artificial jasmine. There's like clean scent jasmine, like from the tea. But this
Okay.
is like definitely more like perfumey.
It is
and
definitely perfumey. But I guess it's a candle, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't quite get the honey. Maybe tiny bit.
It's very, very subtle. Yeah, it's like very subtle.
I think jasmine overpowers it.
Yeah, I think if I gave this to my mom, she'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
it smells familiar.
I feel like this belongs in a bathroom. Like it gives a clean vibe.
Yeah.
Where would you put this on the rank?
I would probably put it closer to like the boba. I think boba would go after.
Boba after?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think the boba was too subtle for me, but the thing is
Okay.
also with these candles, they smell different when they're burnt. Like when you immediately burn it, you can't smell it, but then I would say after an hour or so, you start to get this very nice light scent, which I really like, that
Okay.
it's not too strong.
All right. Ube or lychee next?
ube.
Ube.
We had an ice cream called ube from the University of Delaware. If you know what I'm talking about, give it a like. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have to be honest, I don't like this one. It has a weird scent to it. I can't put my finger on it. It smells a little bit like...
Why does it smell like mochi?
It smells like body odor.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's something about it doesn't smell good.
All of them smell just like sweet candle.
Mochi still smells like smoked strawberry milk to me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
They are very delicious.
Yeah.
But maybe not ube for you.
Yeah, I know.
So I assume ube is going last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't give me ube dessert. Yeah, just like a really sweet soy candle smell. All right.
I get something funky in it. I don't know what it is.
Last one, lychee.
Okay. Oh, this is spot on.
Yeah?
This is lychee to the T. Yeah. I would say like A+ for flavor.
These are those jellos you get in the box, and if the lychee flavor, you know, it's exactly
with the little chewy bits.
Yes.
In it. Yeah. So good.
Yes, this is nice. Where would this go on the ranking?
It's hard. I think I would rank that towards the top because it's so spot on to what the name is. So I would probably tie it with the drip coffee.
Tie it with drip coffee. Okay, pretty high. All right, so right now I'm going to close the rank, you know, because this is my channel. I would definitely put Mochi probably after White Rabbit. So now it's... And then make boba probably above Honey Jasmine, and I would put Honey Jasmine even lower because it's just too perfumey. I think in lychee, I would also put matcha probably first, just because I'm more a tea drinker than coffee. I do love my black coffee and everything, and I wouldn't tie lychee with coffee. I think this is my ranking.
Okay. That's a good ranking. It's pretty similar to mine.
Pretty similar, but yeah, I think I more like the candle that smell true to their actual food.
Agreed.
The last bit, the mochi, honey jasmine, and ube just scream like sweet, and they're too sweet for me. And White Rabbit is borderline, like it was alright. I think because it was the first one we smelled, our nose were not, you know, overwhelmed.
So if you like candles that are not super strong and you have allergies or you're more sensitive to smells, I think this would be a really good candle. It's clean burning, and when you burn it, the wick kind of crackles a little bit. So I like to burn a candle in the background, read a book or whatever, and you can just hear the crackling. And if the candle burns unevenly, you can put like tin foil around it to burn it more evenly, because I found that these don't burn as evenly.
Right,
Though
they do
yours
not.
is pretty good. How did you do that?
So I actually, when it's all melted, I like scrape the side. And so I like my candle to burn like exactly the same. So yeah, probably not what you're supposed to do. I also don't trim the wick, but I found that you do like to trim.
I do like to trim the wick because I find that it's more dusty if I don't trim the wick. I think it's also a safety thing.
I'm lazy. And I'm also cheap. I don't want to buy this fancy wood wickers.
I just take my fingers and I take the little burnt pieces off, but then it gets caught in the candle. I mean,
yeah,
it's
pros and cons. But clearly we're obsessed with candles and we have a lot to burn.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you, Iris, for being on my channel. This is my very first collaboration.
It's lots of fun.
Yeah, so definitely give this video a like and subscribe to my channel and comment down below and tell Iris how awesome she is, and maybe we will do more collaboration in the future. What's our next candle company? Nest?
Nest.
Nest.
Yeah. My husband doesn't know what it is, but he got me one anyway. He's like, I think you like these.
That's a good husband, right? Brownie points.
Because I think they're very different, Nest and Emme. So
they're very
yeah,
different.
We could do that next.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.